Many people struggle with communicating their feelings effectively. However, unexpressed emotions can fester and lead to resentment, misunderstandings, and strained relationships. Learning to communicate your feelings constructively is crucial for healthy relationships. When you share your feelings openly and honestly, you create a safe space for deeper connection and intimacy. Imagine a scenario where your partner unknowingly does something that upsets you. Instead of addressing it, you suppress your feelings, hoping they'll magically disappear. By communicating your feelings clearly and respectfully, you prevent misunderstandings and resentment from building up. Open communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. Transparency and honesty build trust, which is essential for creating a safe and secure emotional space. When you communicate your feelings openly, you show vulnerability and authenticity. This vulnerability encourages reciprocity, prompting the other person to feel safe enough to share their own feelings as well. Think of it like building a bridge. Each time you share your feelings honestly, you add another brick to that bridge, making it stronger and more resilient. By fostering open communication and emotional honesty, you create a solid foundation for lasting and fulfilling relationships. One of the most effective ways to communicate your feelings without triggering defensiveness is by using I statements. I statements allow you to express your emotions and needs without blaming or accusing the other person. An I statement typically consists of three parts. I feel, state your emotion. When, describe the specific situation or behavior, and because, explain how it affects you. For example, instead of saying you always interrupt me, it's so rude. You could say I feel disrespected when I'm interrupted because it makes me feel like my thoughts aren't valued. By using I statements, you take ownership of your feelings and avoid placing blame on the other person. This approach creates a more empathetic and understanding atmosphere, making it easier for the other person to hear your perspective without feeling attacked. While I statements are helpful, certain communication patterns can derail even the most well-intentioned conversations. Avoiding these pitfalls is crucial for preventing arguments and maintaining a positive and respectful dialogue. Firstly, try to avoid making generalizations about the other person's behavior. Instead of using words like always or never, focus on specific instances. Secondly, resist the urge to bring up past conflicts or grievances. Dwelling on past issues can quickly escalate the conversation into an argument and distract from the present issue at hand. Lastly, be mindful of your tone and avoid using hurtful language or sarcasm. Even if you're feeling frustrated, it's important to treat the other person with respect and choose your words carefully. Remember, the goal is to communicate effectively and find common ground, not to inflict emotional pain or win an argument. Emotions can run high during difficult conversations, but maintaining your composure is key to preventing the situation from escalating into an argument. When you feel yourself getting overwhelmed by emotions, take a step back and practice some calming techniques. Deep breathing exercises can be incredibly effective in reducing stress and promoting a sense of calm. Another helpful technique is to practice active listening. Instead of planning your response while the other person is speaking, focus on truly hearing and understanding their perspective. Remember, it's okay to take a break from the conversation if you need time to cool down and gather your thoughts. You can say something like, "I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed right now. Can we take a short break and come back to this in a little bit?" While the words we use are important, our nonverbal communication speaks volumes as well. Pay attention to your body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions, as they can either reinforce or contradict your verbal message. Maintain eye contact to convey attentiveness and sincerity. Avoid crossing your arms, as this can signal defensiveness or closed-mindedness. Your tone of voice can also greatly impact how your message is received. Speak in a calm and even tone, even if you're feeling upset. Avoid raising your voice or speaking in a condescending manner, as this will likely trigger defensiveness in the other person. By being mindful of your body language and tone of voice, you can create a more receptive and understanding environment for open and honest communication.